don't even know where to start. Heading to North Carolina, 4 hours away, to go pick up a race car. We're running off like 3 hours of sleep right now, but yeah, that's the game plan. So, chat. The car didn't work out. It turned out it was a piece of junk. We're gonna keep looking, but yeah, the other Mustang was not the one. I've been waiting for this moment for so long. And today we're doing something insane that I never thought I was gonna be able to do anytime soon. I've went and looked at tons of these cars before, and this is the first one that has actually worked out. So we're heading down to get it. If you could see by the title of the video, we're going to pick up my dream car, a 1965 Mustang Coupe 302 4-speed. And we went and looked at it yesterday, and the guy didn't have the title, so we're going back today to go get it. Is a long story, but anyway, take two. We're going to North Carolina to go buy this thing. It has been wrecked. As you guys have seen, it's going to need a lot of work, but that's what we do. We fix stuff. Mr. If you pulling up, go put the camera away. I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
Can the unbelievable happen when you meet Mustang? Ask Harvey B. When he looked over a Mustang hardtop at his Ford dealers, he discovered some pretty unexpected features inside. See? Bucket seats, vinyl upholstery, full carpeting, all standard. Then, wham! Harv dreamed of victory at Sebring. Sat tall in the saddle with enough horsepower from his 6-shooting engine to carry his dream out to the high country and on to a wild new wave of excitement. Discover the fun only a 65 Mustang can bring. Just about anything can happen. Maybe it will happen to you.
Mustang, Mustang, Mustang.
So guys, it is the next day, and our road trip yesterday was successful. Like I said, I've been looking for this car for a very long time, probably 3 years. Now this car is wrecked. It's been in an accident, but I think we can fix it. I got an insanely good deal on it. We have our hands full, and this next project for this channel is about to be absolutely insane. So let's not beat around the bush anymore. You guys know I've driven 5 hours to go buy one of these things that hasn't gone through before. So without further ado, let me show you guys my new 1965. So guys, this is my new 1965 Ford Mustang. If you guys noticed, it's got a 4-speed, it's got 4 on the floor, 302, and it's just this thing is just beautiful. I mean, you guys have seen that it has been wrecked, and it's got a lot of damage on the body. We'll flash a clip of it. But I got this thing for an insane deal for a car. It's basically, it was restored before. So this is my dream 1965 Mustang that I've been looking for years, and I finally brought her to the channel. Gosh, I'm so excited. I'll flash some pics of what it used to look like, but this thing at one point was an insane job, and the story of how it got wrecked is so sad. So the previous owner had a car sitting in his driveway, and his kid, this thing was sitting at the bottom of the driveway, and his kid had accidentally knocked it out of gear, and the car, his other car, rolled down the driveway and just smashed this whole left side, and just, that's what all this damage is from, and then pinned it against, I think it's Bobcat. But his loss is our win. So I got this thing for $2,900. which, I mean, it's a lot of money, but at the same time, for a insanely good, awesome 1965 Mustang, it's hard to find these under 10 grand. The Jeep's still gonna be on the channel. The XJ Delilah is still gonna be on the channel. But for right now, this thing is gonna be a big center focus of the channel. So, man, I'm so excited. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. But really what I wanna do now is try and open this driver door over here and see if we can really dive in this thing, start picking it apart, see what we got. So let's do it. So guys, the number one tool you need when you're working on your 65 Mustang is a crowbar.
Eventually.
We got it. Guys, that took a lot longer than it should have. We ended up having to cut the door open, and all the attachments that were attached to the door mechanism were broken. So had to get in there, kind of do a little magic. But we finally got it off, and we were able to save the striker. I thought we were going to have to cut that off, but the door is off. Yay. Now we get in here and we see the damage. This whole pillar right here is crushed in, this rocker. We're gonna definitely have to replace that. And this whole thing is kind of wedged in. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but this whole clip right here is in about 3 inches. So we're gonna have to figure out some way to be able to just straight up pull this whole thing out. I'm not sure exactly how we're gonna do it yet, but we're gonna figure it out. It's gonna work. Put a little Bondo right here. You can see where it kinked. That'll be a good reference point to know when we're straight, though. We can follow this body line. But the door's open, so that's awesome. But I'm gonna run to the gym real quick. But you guys aren't gonna see that. I'm only gonna be back here in a second. So, but yeah, glad we got the door open. I'm always stressed about that. that was something. All right, be right back. Hello. Okay guys, so I am back. Just got back from the gym. It's been a couple hours since I saw you, but let's go ahead, get back to where we were, and hop into this thing. I want to show you guys what it's like sitting in this thing. So we sit down this thing. Oh, it's got a nice smell to it in here, not gonna lie. We do have the bucket seats, so we're probably gonna swap that instead of the bench seat. That's most likely what we're gonna do, but see here, this cluster is out of a 66, but I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but it's all super dirty. This steering wheel, it's got the wood grip on it, and it's super cool. Definitely gonna be keeping that. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with this. It definitely looks like this dash has been painted, and this is a blue dash cover, so we can't get the glove box open. Yeah, see that, so we're gonna have to work with that, figure that out. It's got a radio from the 80s put in here. Doesn't work. Hey. But as you guys see, 3 pedals. Got a 4-speed with a grenade on the shifter. So that's new. Man, this thing is so cool to sit in. I feel like you're just in a time machine sitting in this thing. Oh, as long as we can fix this quarter here, that's the biggest thing I'm worried about, is fixing that. But I think we can do it. I've got faith in our ability. This thing's just so wild to sit in. That side of it, like that side sits perfect, and we have a nice back seat. Like the whole interior's here. There's no real tears and everything. Everything's been reupholstered at one point before, and it's just gotten older now. But I think I'm gonna end up swapping this cluster out. I'm not a big fan of it. It doesn't really match, especially with that one. It's like, man, this is a 55-year-old car. It's just the stories. See, it's got 64,000 miles showing here, but these are rollovers, so it most likely is either 164,000 or 264,000. We've got no idea. I mean, with a car like this, there's just no way to know. So, next video, I'm gonna try and get this thing started, get it running, and then I'm gonna try and order some parts soon. we're gonna order new fenders. I'm going to try and find another driver door with all the hardware in it, so we don't have to worry about swapping everything over, because this one's damaged so much. But we will swap the door panel and all the handles and stuff. The next episode, we're gonna try and get this thing started. The episode after that, we're gonna try and put the fenders on, probably, if they ever get in here. And then we really are gonna have to figure out how we're gonna pull this thing out. But I really think we might be able to do some MacGyvering and maybe hook a winch up to it and just yank it out. But yeah, I'm really trying to decide if I want to. Part of me wants to flip this thing because I think I can make some money off of it, and the other part of me wants to keep it because I've been looking for one of these cars for a long time. So let me know in the comments if you think I should keep this thing forever and make a sweet street car out of it. Like, I've been thinking about it. Like, I could do swap out all the blue interior, go like racing seats, really make it a nice clean car, or if I should just make it like a nice classic 65 Mustang, all blue interior, like just make it a really classic survivor car kind of thing. But yeah, I'm still thinking on it. We got a lot of time, so just playing the steering wheel. But yeah, the camera's about to die, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's been different, but I just can't believe I'm sitting in my 65 Mustang. So guys, if you are watching, this just goes to prove that dreams do come true and hard work does pay off. Because a year ago, I would not be, there's no way I would have thought I'd be sitting here in my 65 Mustang with my F100, my Wrangler, and my XJ. So like, hard work pays off is all I've got to say. Like, there's no way I would have ever thought I'd be here right now. So I'm very blessed. I'm really hoping for the big things to come up to the channel. Hopefully this Mustang, we can bring some insane content to you guys. I cannot wait to get this thing started. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys a ton. Oh man, gosh, thank you guys a ton. I really mean it. I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.